If you watch really quick chat that needs to be discussed for anybody who's a martial artist. I take no pleasure in what I'm going to say, but understand that everything I say is the truth as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so there's a lot of misconceptions in martial arts, and we need to shit. There's a lot of misconceptions in martial arts, and we need to set some records straight. Okay? No matter how hard you train with weapons, there is a misconception. The first misconception is, when the hell are you going to walk around with a weapon that is martial art grade in the first damn place? You're probably not. Okay? So I understand that shit. And you better get used to being able to fight without a weapon. In fact, before you even learn weapons, you should actually learn how to fight. And I am against anybody who's just teaching you martial arts and only teaching you weapons instead of teaching you how to become the weapon. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. These things are not alive. This is not Excalibur. This is not the real Sword of Omens. It can't come to me when I call it, and I am not Lion-O, Lord of the fucking Thundercats. And if you don't like my approach, I'm sorry. But I am going to be honest about that shit, because in real life, you more than likely will never be engaged in a sword fight. Alright? Not in real life. And if you are, I need to know what kind of fucking life you're living. And maybe we should swap out. But the point being, it's better for the human body to be trained and conditioned to be the ultimate physical specimen of weaponry versus what you can do with a sword. It doesn't hurt to have weapon knowledge. And like I said in the other video, my swordsmanship sucks. I'll be the first to tell you. If I get into a sword fight, I'm more than likely going to die. Why? Because I don't practice sword fighting every day. If I get into a bow staff fight, I got a fighting chance. I might lose, but I got a fighting chance. But also understand that bow staffs come in many different lengths and ranges. And before you can learn anything about a weapon, you need to learn how that weapon is used. You need to learn how that weapon is utilized. But when you are the human body and you are the weapon, you are unlimited to your use and your knowledge of self. Now, a lot of martial artists are not going to like this video. To them, they can have the peace sign from Australia. Now, the bottom line is really this. If you are going to learn how to fight, your hands, your forearms, your elbows, your knees, and your feet are the most dangerous assets you have. Regardless of what style you take, regardless of what style you practice for a living, regardless, those are your ultimate, designed by the Lord, the Creator, weapons. And I gotta take a phone call. Fucking A. I'm doing a live right now, so what do you want?
Pizza. Do you want cheese pizza, or do you want me to get a half pizza with sausage, or what?
If you want to get that half, I'm satisfied with the half pizza with sausage. You know I'm not hard to please, but I'll eat a cheese.
I'll get one with cheese and one with half sausage, okay?
Okay, do that. Alright, later. Later. I'm hanging up now. Sorry about that. Anyway, dinner's important too. You gotta feed the beast. If you are learning martial arts and proper usage of Kung Fu and you're doing Kung Fu and you're better at Kung Fu, I need to change to Karate or Kempo or something that I can fucking slow you down or stop you. A lot of people don't teach y'all that shit, and this is how people get beat up because you weren't taught to adapt. You weren't taught that your body is more important than any pair of nunchucks, any knife, any sword, because you need a body to operate that. God damn it. I'll have to make a part 2 in the house.